Singapore for the final day of this year's World Cup qualifier. The field has been trimmed down to just 4 teams, and only 3 tickets are available to the World Cup coming up in Poland at the beginning of June. A 6-game slate, so we're here for a good time and a short time. And thankfully, the weather is cooperating today. Nice overcast, light breeze just off the bay here in Singapore from OCBC Square, coming at you from the Kallang. I am the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery. Cannot wait to get into today's action. The World Cup, as you know, is the title event, the premiere, the best of the best on the course of a 3x3 season. And to qualify there is a big, big deal with Olympic implications as well. So now that the table is set in that way, you know what's at stake today. We will get into the matchups in a bit, but first, are you ready for a lesson in 3x3? Kyle, take it away.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
All right, after that exquisite piece, you should be well acclimated to the rules of 3x3, and you're going to see this sport being played at its highest level on this final day of action. Some heavy hitters still remaining and trying to earn their spot to the World Cup this year. June the 1st, going down in Warsaw, Poland. What's up, y'all? Where y'all watching from? Hit us up at FIBA 3x3, all your major social media platforms. Use the hashtag 3x3WC. And if you want to follow me, The Voice, that is at 3x3 The Voice. Unless you're Yanni Jofi, who has my house shoes on right now. Take my shoes off. Hello, love. Hi, Schnookums. And what's up to all y'all watching out there? We're gonna have some fun today. It's a short day, like I said, 6 games on the schedule. Here's the stakes, though. Check it out. A win gets you a ticket. Now, a loss doesn't automatically disqualify you, but you're gonna play in the play-in game, I guess you could say, for the final ticket to get in. 4 teams and only 3 tickets, so you can do the math, right? It's called the last chance game. So there's no single elimination today, except for the last game. I hope I explained that well. As you can see, the Singaporean coaching staff, the women are playing on for Singapore. Incredible upset win over Brazil yesterday. I hope you got a chance to see that. If not, you missed a hell of a game, an unbelievable game. More on them in a bit, but first, their opponents. How about Hungary? Hungary will face homestanding Singapore, and they come into this game undefeated. some of the best that they played in quite some time. They got the tournament's leading scorer, FIBA Burundi, with 18 points to lead the way. And again, what an impressive run for Hungary yesterday, who opened things up with a 21-18 win over Egypt. 10 points in that game for Burundi. Franco Todt had 8 in that game. So you want to talk about a 1-2 combo. And there's Burundi. There's the second half of that 1-2 punch. And the new add to the team, Mia David, born into an NBA family. And do not sleep on Sanchez. I'm telling you, Sanchez has turned into quite a player on this Hungarian team. They emerged from an overtime win against Lithuania too. That was also impressive. And Tamara Sanchez hit the game winner in that contest. So we will see what they do here against Singapore. And don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You didn't think Singapore would be at this stage, did you? Did you? Look at them now. Look at them now. Look at them. Okay. 15-13, they won in overtime against Brazil. An unbelievable finish to that game. Jermaine Lin Jia-Yi playing hero with 7 points, and also the game winner that allows Singapore to be playing here today. They'll have 2 shots at a ticket. Again, a win secures a spot at the World Cup. And out they come. So they shook off that early loss to Philippines, and even that game was close. 21-19 final in that one. So they've been right there. Really competitive team. And we're really seeing them grow before our eyes. Congratulations to the coaching staff and man, what they've accomplished so far. I do think that they're going to have a tough time against Hungary, against Mayo. Given the way that they are playing. Field coach Miroslava Jovicin to officiate this opening qualification game. Not the quarterfinals, not the semifinals. These are qualification games. She qualifies. FIBA Burundi. She was in her bag like a cat burglar yesterday. And again, leads the tournament at 18 points. That's a cool 9 per game. Lydia Z. Yi. She can get it done as well for her team. Not the leading scorer. That's okay. Well, actually, she is. I misspoke. She got 8 total. She's the leading scoring forward. But the leading scorer is Jermaine Lin Jia-Yi with 14. There she is on your screen right there, wearing number 27. So we'll see how they fare here head-to-head. This will be the first time that that these two countries meet in a national competition, or international competition, I should say. So who is going to write history with the first win between the two? Here we go. Singapore in the red. Northfield Koch is ready. Trailing lead officials are in place. The voices on the mic from Singapore. Here we go. All right, we are underway. 6 games on the schedule, 3 tickets per gender. What happened to Franco Todt? She broke down on the highway and left a wide open lane for a layup. Todt, who started off great in game 1, was a little bit quiet there in their second win. And Tadej rather, is going to turn it over with a quick travel. Ball to Singapore. And you don't need me to tell you who this crowd is behind. Here on their home turf, they're going to turn to Germain, and she will miss it in the lane. Vivi gets it cleared, tries to get it down low, but that ball is deflected. And even a foul is whistled. First on Singapore. They'll get it to David. Burundi to the crib, Nanyo. But there's a foul. And that'll put Burundi on the line. Burundi against Egypt went bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. With a 10-point explosion. She will cash in on the free throw line. It is 8-8. Germain setting up shop from D. No man. That one will head out of bounds. And over to the Hungarians. And you can see Franca talked on the bench saying, "Yeti, Yeti, Yeti." Sanchez. Burundi. Spin move. Doesn't convert it. There's a loose ball, however. It is collected by Mia. And then Sanchez to the crib. No. Quick clear. Crossover. Kicked out and released. Oh, net. Oh, wet. This is what Singapore have shown an ability to do. Is extend the floor and knock down shots from long range. That is the reason that they're here now with a chance to get a ticket to the World Cup. They lead it 3-1. Oh. Franca inside, recovers, scores. Down to a 1-point game. This time the two ball is released by Lydia. But Xing Yu Han, who hit that last two ball for Singapore, is quietly a really dangerous weapon for the home team. Timely shots. David playing the role of facilitator with her first appearance on the senior team. Wearing a national Hungarian jersey. Uh-oh. That shot is up and it is off. It is still nearly tracked down, but that ball stays with red. Let's see what Franca can do with it. Don't will save it. Here comes Mia. David, crossover. Mia. Shot won't go. And a whistle underneath. Ball up top to Singapore. Nursing a 1-point lead early in our first qualification game. Uh-oh, they fell asleep. Great action from Singapore as the Hungarians will attack courtesy of Vivi. And we got an offensive foul as Tolt hits the deck. Two and a half minutes in. Sanchez will do the honors up top. Being smothered defensively, forced to give it up to Vivi. Burundi takes it herself and finishes what she started. She's diligent. 4-4 contest. Here comes Singapore now, letting it go from two again. Uh-oh. Little reach in there. Burundi unfazed. She's practicing her layups. It's another trip to the crib. Meantime, Matilda denied, but there is a whistle in the process of that contest as we head into our media first time out, our first. Some of the highlights so far, Singapore competitive. And again, they've been underdogs throughout the tournament. That win over Brazil, arguably the biggest in program history, certainly up there. And they're trying to keep the good times rolling here against the Hungarians. Right now, they trail it 5-4. And Matilda will step up to the stripe and a little bit strong at the line. Talta's got to get to that rebound a little quicker. Ends up being poked out of bounds. And I believe that touched that last. But yeah, so Singapore going to take back over with possession. Defensive breakdown for Hungary. It's the second bucket we've seen Singapore score in that fashion. Don't underneath. She should have a big advantage under there, but she will miss the crib. Kicked out to Jermaine. She's a speed demon. She will kick it out, however. Drop step off the window. I told you to look out for Sin Yu Han. Her third point of the game. Three and a half minutes in, and Singapore have taken a 1-point lead. I like your cut, G. Just a simple action, pick and slip. Hungary got to settle in. Burundi, that shot deflected, and the horn sounds anyway, so a shot clock violation. Singapore will take over possession, leading 7-5. It's the speed and the dexterity of Singapore that can give you problems. And also, obviously, the outside shooting. Oh, that would mishandle. Matilda will turn it over. Here comes Franca to Vivi. Vivi shining like VVS diamonds. Knocks down the two-piece from deep, and it's even at 7-all. Jermaine, Hezzy. Catch me if you can. They cannot. Talk, that's easy money right there. Nice defense from Serecic. Up. Nuance by nuance. Uh-oh. Got to be quicker than that. 12-second shot clock. Runs out on Singapore. Hungary, the more battle-tested team. With Burundi, the veteran, leading the way. Burundi going to the baseline. That was wild. So, but Hungary unsettled. And I say the more experienced team, that's primarily Burundi. But this is a new collection. First time playing here with this group of 4. And they find themselves in a fight right now, don't they? Indeed. Two-piece pump. No. Tracked down by Franca. Inside. Burundi inside. She's delivering like her due date. Two, won't go. One-point lead for Hungary. Under 5 minutes to go. It's been a touch and go. 10-minute sprint. Halfway through. She made her touch earth. What you looking for down there? That's a bad shot. Sanchez will track it down. She's now on the move. Sanchez to Franca. Back down low. And that's, should be easy money. Franca, she will convert it after a couple of opportunities. Hungarians leading 10-8. Matilda wants to get rid of it. Never mind. She's slick with it. What a fake. And cruises past Todt for the score. Todt now will deliver to David. And she will keep Hungary in front by 2. Pull up, Midi. In and out. Loose ball, David will recover. Gets it to Sanchez. David now putting the shot up. Mia, I see ya. See ya. 3-point advantage. Hungary. Time for Singapore to stop the bleeding here. Hungarians making a little bit of a run. They were down by 1, 9-8. And again, now leading by 3. That's got to be something. It is. Todt tripped up. And that is foul number 7 on Singapore. So TV timeout. And 2 free throws coming up for Hungary as they've assumed control of the game. Up to the line, steps Franca Todt, who stands 187. The 25-year-old can't convert on the first free throw. She's had 5 international caps, limited experience on the women's series with 7 games, and a little bit of suspense as the second one does find its mark. 2-possession advantage, Magno. Steps through. What a move. Bocci. .249 officially left. Singapore in foul trouble. And Hungary have found their stride. They can see that World Cup ticket coming their way. They can see Sanchez blazing past the defense. And now the Hungarian defense is stepping up. Repossession game, Burundi driving. And she's going to earn another trip to the line. So Singapore obviously have lost some steam. At one point led this game, but they have been stuck at 9, just stranded on that island. And have not been able to put the cookie in the cup. Burundi, no problem. And Burundi, She's put on another scoring spree. 10 points for Vivi. That one won't go, but Jermaine will head up to the line. But this game is pretty well out of hand. An 8-point difference and 2.5 minutes to play. Not going to be enough time for Singapore, or so it seems. Here comes David. David, sharing is caring. Oh, Franca gets the rebound. Vivi will kick it out. Mia misdribbles it. David now. She will get to the left side of the bucket and she will miss it. This would a foregone conclusion. Barring an improbable, miraculous comeback, this is going to be Hungary's ticket. Oh, but Odi balling like Cinderella. That's 11 of 18 for Vivi Burundi. She's put together a hell of a week. She has been super. Super. 2 balls on the way. Counter. Maybe Singapore aren't done yet. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. You can see it. Told with that off arm. She's contending that she was being grabbed. That is the 7th foul on Hungary, by the way, but it's an offensive foul, so no free throws. Don't want to count Singapore out too quickly, because they could hit 3 twos in a row, or they could do stuff like that. But for Hungary, it's a sprint to 3. They've got all the advantages. Mamma mia, she is fast. Her mama's here too, watching. 19-13. And under a minute to go. The 2's got to start flying. If Singapore want to try to get a win here, it's not going to happen. But they will get another chance. I'll remind you that these are not do or die games on this final day of this World Cup qualifier. A loss will give you one more opportunity, one last chance in the, they call it the last chance game. So Singapore, while they come up short here, we will see them later. Burundi is up to Dizengatu. I think so, 12 points. Oh, make it 13. 13 points for Vivi Burundi, and Hungary secure the first ticket to the World Cup. We will see them in Warsaw, Poland at the beginning of June. A brilliant performance from Vivi Burundi as she carried the weight for her country like a cargo ship. 13 big ones. 21-13. It is Hungary. So Burundi will get the post-game interview. She is standing by center court with Enzo after celebrating that big win. How is she feeling, Enzo? Take it away.
I'm with Vivi Burundi, hitting those game-winning free throws for that 21-13 win over Singapore. And of course, because of that, you guys qualified officially to the FIBA 3x3 World Cup later this year in Warsaw, Poland. Vivi, the last major 3x3 tournament you played in was back in 2024 for the OQTs. And then you took a bit of a break, what pushed you to come back to the national team and play for Hungary here in Singapore?
First of all, I want to thank this crowd because it was our pleasure to play in front of you guys. You made a really good atmosphere here. What made I come back? I just missed the 3x3 family, the whole vibe, my team. So this is what made me come back.
Hungary finished 8th last year in the Europe Cup, but now you guys are officially on the world stage again in the World Cup. How does that make you feel? What does that mean for Hungarian 3x3?
I think I worked hard for this. And our disadvantage was like, we haven't played together with these 4 girls, I mean, those 3. So this is our first tournament together. We didn't even have practices, just the friendly games before this tournament. So I'm so happy for them. I'm so proud of them and our staff because they prepared us as good as they could. So we put our 100%. We worked hard and tough. So this is the result of the hard work because it always pays off.
Good luck in the World Cup. Vivi Borondi of Team Hungary.
Certainly a victory that Hungary can celebrate, and a 2-day performance that Vivi Borondi will not forget in her return to 3x3. She missed the game and the game missed her. Welcome back. Some of the highlights in this one. Close game at the start. Really felt like Singapore had a good shot, to potentially contend for a win, but they got stuck at that 9-point mark, and Hungary never looked back. So they will be celebrating. Coach Mate Jakob and the girls and the Hungarian fans. Congratulations. Their ticket is safe. We'll keep the action moving along. We get the next ladies qualification game. Philippines and Lithuania. Loser will play Singapore for that 3rd and final ticket. That's coming your way in just a moment. Don't move a muscle. Stop moving, I can see you. All right, let's get together and feel all right. Philippines and Lithuania getting together for that 2nd ticket to the World Cup. The Gilas coming off a silver medal at the Asia Cup. So they've been settled here in Singapore for at least the last week and a half or so. Not quite the performance that we expected from a silver medal coming off that silver medal run, but obviously they're here, and that's what's most important. They started off with a 13-16 loss to Brazil, and then bounced back with a 21-19 win over Singapore. They got plenty of talent on this team. Much of it is centered around the new addition, Casey De La Rosa, and of course, April Bernardino. They're the top 2 scorers for the Gilas, with 13 and 9 points respectively. Renalyn Ferrer, also with Mika Cacho. This is Team Philippines. What a week it could be for them to earn a silver at the Asia Cup and then also earn a ticket to the World Cup. That's what's at stake. Now, here comes Letuva. Gang Green. Lithuania coming out, led by Kamila Natsiskaite, found their horse. I hope they can fit it on the jersey. Natsiskaite with 14 big ones yesterday. Huge and clutch moments late against Egypt. She gets a win for them in overtime in that contest. Natsiskaite with 7 in that game. Of course, you got Gitra Labutskainen, Gabi Szulska, and Justina Mikmaite to round out their four. Ticket number 2. Lithuania, a perennial contender in all of the major 3x3 events, medalist at the Europe Cup. Bronze in 2023. And of course, you know what the men's program has been doing the last several years. Picked up a bronze medal at the Olympic Games in Paris. European champions last year. But right now it's all about the ladies. There's Camila. Mama Nancy's Gaite, Founder Horse. Shout out to my guy Dimes. What's up, man? Beautiful family. All of the families, as a matter of fact. I should say that. All right, going down from OCBC Square. Game 2 of 6. All right, it is on and popping. 10 minutes is now underway. All right, on time. It's Special K with that Special J. Splashing in the deep end to start the action for Lithuania. Mika, turnaround J will not fall. Szulska coming around, Labutskainen. She will draw the foul. A powerful force in the middle. That's what Labutskainen has been. Free throw won't go, and they have had some issues at the stripe. There's the youngster, Mikmaite. Tough bucket right there. Ferrer. Deuce won't go. Rebound to Nancy's Kaite. But I believe that Bernardino was over the back. Shout out to Vitautis as well. He's watching his wife do stuff like that. Gabby with the 2-piece. Uh-oh. Szulska's down. It's a 5-zip start for Lithuania. Certainly favorites in this matchup. They have come out sharp. Szulska hands it off. Uh-oh. Got an offensive foul. Mikmaite not set while setting the screen. And Ferrer just not even on the same page as Cacho. So that possession wasted. And again, a reminder, you get 2 opportunities to get a ticket today. So again, the loser will play Singapore. But qualification game number 2. The arrow is pointed in Lithuania's direction. Firmly. Looking for more. Labutskainen, nope, mishandled it. Quick clear, Bernardino drops it off underneath. And that's easy breezy for De La Rosa. Gilas on the board. Lithuania from the elbow. Nice Sky Day. On the horse misses. Bernardino, the spin move of the year. 5-2. Unbelievable move from April Bernardino. Can I get a replay though? It's Afro Fool's Day. Get it? Afro Fool's Day. All right, I didn't think that through. But it's kind of funny, right? A little bit, maybe. Probably not. Anyway, Lithuania will hit the free throw. May I get that replay now? No? Okay, we'll have to wait till later. That was crazy though. That's a top 5 nominee for certain. De La Rosa doing work from the elbow. All cloth. Midi is money. We got a 6-3 game. Gila's showing some life. Inside to Lithuania. Lithuania. Too big, too tall, too much. Right there. Nope. Ignite, swinging through, gets to her spot. Schuska lets it go, missed it. Wide left. Ferrer. Oh, right on the money. What a setup. And De La Rosa with that athleticism. She is a gifted player. She should have a ribbon on top of her head. All the athletic gifts and skill. It'd be wise for the Philippines to feature De La Rosa maybe a little bit more. I don't know. 7-4. Oh. They had Special K on the cut that time. Now Silska will kick it out. McKnight will pull the trigger. And she fires a blank. Mika will now swing it over to Bernardino. Watch that spin move. De La Rosa tried the entry pass, and Silska's going to get called for an unsportsmanlike foul here. No play on the ball, apparently. And that was a quick call and upgrade. But take a look at some of the highlights in this one, especially that spin move from Afro Bernardino. She went Mike Jack with it. Watch Bernardino here. April Fool's Day. Stop playing. 7-4. So they're just making sure that it's understood at the bench that this and it was upgraded over at the scores table. Shout out to Vidic. And I think his family is watching, so from just outside of Ljubljana. His wife Polona. And his son Domin. So hello Domin and Polona. Cacho's free throw is good. Okay, now we got a game. It was a 5-0 start for Lithuania. Special K to Lithuania, get it out! The reinforcing defense from De La Rosa. Schuska can't get it to go. Sensing a momentum shift here. That's some good defense there from Special K. Feder could not do anything. Special K, quick draw McGraw. She went to art school. Tough bucket. Oh, never mind. No bucket. As Lithuania try to hold off the Gilas. (9-5), just over 6 minutes to play. Looked like it was going to be a runaway for Lithuania again with that 5-0 start. The Gilas coming out flat. But now the Philippines are rolling like jeepneys. Naitis Kaite trying to regain that momentum in Lithuania's favor. She will knock down the first of 2 free throws. Gilas with 7, so they are in the penalty. And she can push that lead back up to 6. So much for that run that the Philippines were on. Oh, she'll miss that one. Quick kick out. Cacho. No. Misfire from the corner. Naitis Kaite. Panther Horse on the move and misses it. Afro. She'll get it up top. She'll get it let Cacho direct traffic. De La Rosa. She is good here. Not just an inside presence, but you can see she's got some touch from deep. Naitis Kaite now. She's tough down there. Continuing to battle. Special K will draw the whistle. And she'll find herself back at the free throw line. One more game. As soon as the Philippines again start to make a run, it's Special K. Making the right plays and seizing the opportunities, being aggressive on the offensive end, and knocking down the free throws. Our team's leading scorer continues to put the round thing in the round thing. And Naitis Kaite connects on both. Plenty of time left though. Well, you got 5.5 on the game clock. So more than half of this 10-minute sprint remains. Feded. She draws a whistle. That's not a good foul on Lithuania. It's the 4th, but behind the line. So that means 2 free throws coming up. Feded, who has struggled a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. 7 points coming out of group play, so good for about 3.5 per game. And added to the roster from didn't play at the Asia Cup a week ago. Anytime top scorers in this contest. De La Rosa with 5 and Special K with 7. Uh-oh, that's something. The decision is offensive foul called on Shulska. Gabriella there. So she will have a seat. Here comes Fedder. Inside they go. That's going to be that's a tough matchup right there. The athletic De La Rosa is going to draw the foul on Special K, and that is the 6th on Lithuania, but the last 2 fouls have been in the process of shooting. And slowly but surely and steadily, the Gilas keep hanging around. Free throw's good. We got a 1-possession game, ladies and gentlemen. Good there. Special K. Now defense is a top priority for the gals in green. What a friendly bounce that was. A suspenseful mid-range jumper that's ignited this crowd and forced us into a 1-point game. That one is deflected, but Lithuania started the game up 5-0, led by as many as 6 in this game. And now, this game is tighter than Skims bottoms. 12-11. Hungary already secured the first of 3 tickets. We are 4. Oh my goodness. To even hit the rim right there was an accomplishment. Bernardino. Whoa. A narrow miss from deep. Special K will get it clear. Special K will pull up. Jay, too strong. Labutskaine runs into some contact underneath. And Gilas have been in having some foul troubles throughout the game. They make him pay for it. That's the question. Not that time for Labutskaine. Second one will go. Not a lot of breathing room, but this game at a nice pace right now. As Caccio's pass is deflected, it still makes its way to the post, where De La Rosa will deliver. And Bernardino with the defense. Just 3.5 seconds to get a shot up. And it's going to be McKnight. It's Special K. Mama said knock you out. Two-piece. 9 points for Naitzis Kaite van der Horst. De La Rosa is unstoppable. She's got 8. Shoska. And off the bench is McKnight. She'll set up the Lithuanians for another opportunity, and that time it's a miss from Special K. 3:22 and counting with De La Rosa in control of the ball. Feder gives it up. De La Rosa, not that time, off iron. Up top they go. Camila waiting for the screen. Never mind, she's gonna pull it into the hands of Feder. Now Feder will step into a 2-ball. And both teams looking a little bit fatigued. You can tell with the shot selection. And Shilska, she will shoot her shot as well. It'll come back to her, and that'll count with the foul. Gabby coming back in and making a big play, and I should let you know that that is the 10th foul. So that means double penalty, in case you didn't know. And 2 free throws and possession. So this Lithuanian team with 3 mamas leading the way. Shilska, Labutskaine, and Naitzis Kaite van der Horst. They left the babies at home because they're on a mission to lead their country to the World Cup. Making the ultimate sacrifice and hoping it pays off here in their first chance. They got a 4-point lead and have been able to kind of mitigate the Gilas run. Shilska deep. Won't get it to fall. Caccio. Bernardino. Feder. Caccio. Turning the corner. Bernardino. Get to the baseline. Bernardino. No lay that time. Labutskaine hands it off. Special K working the 2-woman game. Labutskaine, turn around, Jay, no. Looked like Caccio maybe touched that last, but I'm not. Okay. That is the case. Ball to Green. Here we go. Nice ball movement. That's a risky pass, however. And Camila knew that was turn was her fault. Give up a bucket on the inside. Gila's not out of this yet. But they cannot foul defensively. That's a good play. While it does go out of bounds off of the Philippines, it does put Lithuania in a situation where they only have 3 seconds to get a shot up. Let's see the creative attempt from Shilska this time. She threw up a hook from her hip last time. This time, an entry pass is what she attempts, and that's you're never going to have enough time for that. Minute 43. World Cup qualification. That was a beautiful pass, but unable to finish it off. Shilske, the runner off the window. 2-possession lead. Now, Lithuania have to be careful not to foul too, because they are in the penalty, but the Gilas just absolutely cannot foul. So they're gonna have to leave some open shots and also do a better job on the glass, as Lithuania will recover the rebound. Labutskaine. 2 attempt won't go. It is crunch time now for the Gilas. If they're gonna make a comeback, it must begin now. Who needs a Birkin when you got a bag like that? 15-18. McKnight. She didn't even look both ways before she crossed her. Ball stays alive though, because she obviously hit the rim. I'm not sure why the Gilas fell asleep. I think it was the sound of the shot clock that threw them off. So the final 20 seconds, McKnight bottoms. That J right there is going to put this game away. Final 10 seconds, Federer will convert. And Lithuania are going to be able to just hold on to the rock. So all smiles for the gals in green, as it looks like Lithuania have that second ticket to the World Cup in their hands. So every player in green contributing on the scoring charts in this one. And a 19-16 lead. The only chance for the Philippines would be to get a miracle steal and get a shot to go with a foul. So the miracle steal doesn't happen. And the 11th foul means that Naitsis-Kaite can end it at the line, but they get the possession in either case. So okay, let's see if she can. Oh, now it's Naitsis-Kaite found her horse with 11, like Stranger Things. Get it, 11, Stranger Things. All right, it's 12. So that's the game, ladies and gentlemen, and it is Lithuania. World Cup ticket number 2 has been claimed. Lithuania over the Gilas. Before the horn, 21-16. We will see you in Poland. Short trip for them. And a big win. So the Philippines will play Singapore for the final ticket, the 3rd and last ticket to the World Cup. Let's get it down center court where Enzo is standing by with Camila. Special K with a special performance. One more again. Enzo.
I'm now with Camille Naitsis-Kaite-Vanderhorst of Team Lithuania, big winners, and officially qualifying to the FIBA 3x3 World Cup in Poland later this year. My first question to you, Camille, how does it feel to not play an overtime game here in Singapore?
Actually, it feels amazing because overtimes are very tiring. So we experienced 2 of them yesterday. We were aiming for not playing an overtime, but of course we never knew what the outcome will be because Philippines is a strong team, is a strong competitor. So, you know, we were just fighting our butts off. So, yeah.
So you guys have officially qualified to the World Cup in Warsaw in Poland. If you're going to play in that tournament, that's going to be, I think, your 3rd senior level World Cup. How meaningful, what would that mean for you and your 3x3 journey?
I think it's amazing for me and for the squad, for the whole squad, because last year we didn't make it, and we haven't been playing 3x3. Finally, we made a comeback. You know, our goal is World Cup, Euro Cup, all the women's series, and finally our goal is, you know, Olympics. So we're going towards that, and we're starting with little steps. So I think that was a big step in our little journey, like a long journey. So yeah, we're excited.
Last question. I think this is your first time in Singapore. How's it been so far? What's your message to the fans?
Oh, Singapore is amazing. It's great. Everything is lovely. The food is amazing. People are so nice. Very welcoming country. I want to come back again for vacation. But I didn't get to experience much. You know, we were busy here training, but everything is fantastic so far. Definitely exceeds my expectations.
Congratulations and good luck in the World Cup. Camille Natsiskaite from Lithuania.
Kamila Natsiskaite, find their hearts. Put some respect on that name, Enzo. Anyway, congratulations to them. Their work is done for the day, and you know what? I second what she said about the food out here in Singapore. It is, man, it is good. Man, they got this nice breakfast drink called a Singapore Sling. I've had it with my eggs and bacon every morning. No wonder I'm feeling a little loosey today. That's a joke. I'll be quiet for a moment. We'll step aside for a brief entertainment break before we get to the men's action and find out who claims that first ticket. Stick around, more coming at you from OCBC Square. All right, our men's qualification ticket game 1. Are you ready? Once again, congratulations to both Lithuania and Hungary, who have earned their tickets to Warsaw, Poland in this year's World Cup premier event. Turn it over to the fellas now and see who wants to play on FIBA 3x3's biggest stage in June. So the tough Brazil squad come out first with Big Willie style. Will Wireman, the Brazilian beast himself, Jonatas Melo. And it's LeBron, Leonardo Branchino, that is.
Number 7, Leandro
And Leandro da Silva, leading scorer on this Brazil team, tops the tournament for team still in action, that is, with 13 points. Melo with a team leading, team tying 13 points. And they face off here against the Tall Blacks of New Zealand. Got into this qualification game just barely. Only managed 12 points against Italy in a loss. New Zealand was able to beat Egypt thanks to a missed layup that would have tied it and sent it to OT. They won that game 16-15. And just have not been themselves after winning the gold medal at the Asia Cup just a week ago. But survive and advance. Survive and advance is the mentality. And I would be stunned if we saw a flat game from the Tall Blacks, 2-point nation. They're going to come into this one locked and loaded. This should be a fun matchup right here, New Zealand and Brazil. Tatui Lewis, Aiden Tarji, Joshua Brook, and Chris Martin. Pedro Maia and Vladimir Veskovic to officiate this one right here. There's Leo Branchino. Again, topping the scoring charts with Melo for his team. He's proved himself to be a lethal weapon. Tatui Lewis, 4 points a game after averaging nearly 9 at the Asia Cup. It has been well, a slow start, to say the least, for the type of talent that kid possesses. The team in general, and I'm not hating on them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of stating the obvious. If you've seen this team play at a top level, then you'll know that what we saw day one is not typical of New Zealand. They got to put their best foot forward in a matchup where they playing against some grown men. Brazil, that is a grown man team. They are strong, physical, and this will be a test that New Zealand, they haven't faced a team quite like Brazil yet. Let's see how they do. Brazil coming in 2-0 with wins over Czechia and Singapore, trying to make it 3 straight and earn their ticket to the World Cup. They get it inside. Da Silva will smoke the layup. The Brazilian beast inside, though. Da Silva back to work, and this time it's going to be the same result. So back-to-back misses on the interior. Lewis playing some textbook defense, staying sound and preventing a score, but the ball will stay with Brazil. They will have 6 seconds to try to put the cookie in the cup. Here we go, Branchino. Leo Bran. He will get in and open the scoring for Brazil. General Tonchi operating from the high post. Martin with the hezzy. Martin to the crib, tough shot. Tracked down by Tonji. Martin now on the move. Martin gives it up. The general going to work. Now an offensive foul called on Melo as he was trying to establish position on the inside. Look for New Zealand to try to speed Brazil up. They can score with you, but they typically are a one-point scoring team. The general, sir, yes, sir. So he commands the first 2 points for the Tall Blacks. Inside, and Tonji is holding on to Melo. Melo sets the screen. The Silva gets around the edge. Uncontested layup for him. Book will get it cleared himself on the right wing. Gets it reversed to Martin. Ball screen set by Tatui. Martin, ISO game. It ain't that windy. Kyle Montgomery at 3x3, the voice in your ear from Singapore. First men's action, Leo Brand. He will draw the foul. In case you missed some of the action so far, I'll fill you in. Hungary, Lithuania in the women's competition. They got tickets. Philippines and Singapore will play for the final ticket in the ladies competition. And again, our first men's game of this final day. World Cup qualifier going down. 3-2 Brazil. Turnaround Jay from Brook. He will miss it. General operate from the corner. He'll set up Lewis. To Tui. Off the miss. He'll kick it out. Jay Book. Jay Book. He's going to draw the foul. Working on Will Wireman. Good matchups though. All on the floor, 1 through 4. I don't see any huge advantages, really, for either team. And Book is going to splash the free throw. Wireman from deep will not go. And Martin get it to go on the inside. Can he hold off Leo Brand? Yes, he can. Kino wanted to whistle. He is not going to win that argument. There's Coach P. Hoping that his team turns the page. Here comes Tatui. There goes Martin. There it went. Late in the shot clock. That's the Brazilian defense. That is their staple. Their cornerstone of what they do. Starts on the defensive end and that constant effort. Leo can't do nothing with Tatui. He's tough as a Maori. Tonji. He'll hand it off to Book. Book is broke. He will get it back though. Nice hustle from Josh there. And now ain't nothing he can do there. That's baby food, barbecue chicken. Melo just too big inside. Oh, they're gonna leave. Book. And he cannot hit it from deep. Tatui trying to get one to go. And he knocks one down from deep for 2-point nation. Yesterday's 2-point shooting for New Zealand was absolutely frigid. And Tatui Lewis getting that one to go down should give him a nice bit of confidence. If New Zealand are going to get a win, I don't believe that they're going to beat a Brazil team in a race to 21 by once. I think their advantage in a matchup like this is being able to extend the floor and finding some efficiency from range. So far, they lead it 7-4. Leo. He's got Book all in his face. And that stroke is broke. Willie. Foul, but on the floor. Fouls on the floor. I believe that is the call. Coming from Veshko. There was some conversation about a potential shot clock violation. So if that ball did not touch rim, then the question is, was that layup attempted in time? If it did touch rim, then the play is good. So the bucket is going to count with the foul. And some extended discussion. Okay, so he gets continuation. Big Willie style. They'll knock it down at the line. 1-point contest. This Chris Martin goes to slow motion, gets it back, and gets rid of Wireman. Loose ball. Tatui's got to get it cleared. He's got to get it cleared. Now they do. Tatui trying to find some space, and he airmails that one. Tachi with a tough shot, touches no iron. And the ball will go back over to the Brazilians. Melo and Branquinho share the Wilson. Branquinho lost it inside. And Jonatas, the juggernaut, Melo. Yes, he's got a nickname every other play. So what? Crossover. Martin, whoa, that was destined for failure. And Branquinho sanded on the shot. He wiped off some of his aftershave. Still rubbing that right cheek. And official Maia is actually going to take a look and see if there was any illegal play on that follow-through from Martin. It's either that or the shot clock. There's our live action camera making its way through the crowd there. That's good production work. So yeah, it turns out it was the checking the shot clock, and now we go back to the scores table. Okay. And we're back running. Here's Tatui. That was like a granny shot. No, not exactly. Good look from Book. 9-7. Mello off the move. He's going to check out of the game. Weirman, jab step, can't cash it. Tracked down by the Silva in the corner, and he's being pursued by Tonji. Great defense here from the Tall Blacks. Active hands, quick feet. And that leaves 8 seconds on the shot clock as we approach the midway point. Men's qualification game number 1. Leo moving right, runs into Book. I'm not sure why he left his feet, but somehow it worked out. Initially it did. But De Silva is there to help clean up the mess. Brazil pull within 1, 9-8 contest. Tatui, crossover. Tatui trying to go to work. Tatui, no. Gets it back though, and stays with it. Here's Wireman. Willie. No. .421 to go. Here comes Josh. Oh, missed it. Inside they go, and that's light work for Mello. Here comes the Tatui. They sent him stumbling and bumbling, but he couldn't knock down the 2. Luckily, he's got the general on his side. Tatui pulls the trigger. Papaya. Baseline drive from Leo Braun. He won't hit it. Tatui will find the general inside. Who's he looking for? He was confused that he was so alone. Donji makes it a 13-9 game for New Zealand. Rakino. Whoa, way off target. Here comes Tatui. Tatui still not feeling it. And yeah, Lewis with the hack job. That does stop the clock and leads us into our media timeout. So far, so good for New Zealand. They've shown the toughness necessary to battle with Brazil. And done a good job on Mello on the inside and utilized some nice off-ball movement. And then they were even gifted a few buckets, like that one right there. And that pretty much explains their 4-point lead right now with 3:07 to go. And here we go, we're back to it. Mello setting up Wireman. Wireman tries to make his way to the bucket. He gets nothing. Meantime, kicked out. Martin, crazy. Oh, and then he gets called for the offensive foul. But you want to talk about some lockdown defense. That possession right there that's how you play defense. Here comes Leo. They lay off of him. Not a good decision. 13-11 after that two-piece combo from Leonardo Branchino. Ooh, Tonji hit him with the fake. Branchino trying to get rid of Tutui. Can't get another two to go. Loose ball ends up in Wireman's hands. Branchino. I'm not sure that was a heat check. But he has not seen many shots that he does not like. 14-11, New Zealand trying to hold off a Brazilian charge. Tonji can't track it down, and it'll turn the possession over to Brazil with 1:54 to go. World Cup is at stake. Both teams talking it over. New Zealand, who haven't played at the World Cup at the senior level since 2022, are 1:51 away from heading back if they can hold on Brazil. Defense like that will certainly help the cause from General Tonji. Martin on the move, met at the rim, and Wireman still cannot stop him. Martin is down. Branchino working up top, he'll feed it inside, Melo. And again, Brazil usually like to run their offense from the inside out. Shooting hasn't exactly been sharp in this one. A couple more makes from long range for New Zealand has made all the difference. That ball loose, ends up in the General's hands, and off the mark it goes. By the way, Brazil's last trip to the World Cup was in 2023, where they finished fourth. So here we are with 1:13 to go. Best teams in 3x3 have to be able to win games in different ways. That means shootouts, that means these slow cookers, grind fests, and New Zealand's being put to the test. This is exactly what that is. This is a grind. Back and forth they go. Book to Martin. Martin going to the spin move. Will not convert it. Book drops it off to Tui. Probably should have went with his first move. Not a bad decision. It's beat against the glass, but Tutui recovers and scores. The weatherman making it rain. Will Wireman brings Brazil within one. (16-15). Here's that last sequence right here. Oh, actually, no, that's the Martin score, but watch this chase down block right there from Will Wireman. And then some transition offense for Brazil. Sets up Willie for the two-piece. And Brazil knocking on the door. 4-point lead for New Zealand. I believe that was the biggest lead of the game for them. Now got to be feeling a little bit of the heat. They'll get it to the young star, Tatui. Oh, he's so fake. Oh, good general Tanji. I'm stunned. I'm shocked. Tanji shot 95% in the Asia Cup, and he just missed a button-naked layup by himself, wide open. But possession to New Zealand. Maybe it doesn't cost them. Tatui, no, loose ball. Ooh, touched it, looked like the Silva from my angle. But I'll let the officials decide. It's going to be challenged anyway. Take another look. And that's tough. That's hard to really see. It's gonna be black ball. Brazil do have fouls to give with just 3. So they will start to utilize them, because New Zealand could just run out the clock here. So they're gonna expect Branquinho to foul book very quickly. See how quickly they can foul here. They need to get 2 fouls to put Book on the line. And each foul takes off about a second off the clock. Oh, I see what they were trying to do. They fouled off the ball. So it's not going to be Book that shoots the free throw. That was Melo fouling Tanji. So Tanji could put the game away if he hits 2 free throws. If he misses 1, then the door is going to be open. Tanji, This is the first of 2. Tanji will try it again, and he gets the second one to go. Last chance for Brazil. Leo Branquinho off the glass. He is amazing. AMAZON. Get it? We are going to overtime. They turn to Leo Bran, the king. The 2 will go. And that's just good strategy. Paying off for Brazil late. They fouled off ball to put Tanji on the line. He ends up splitting a pair of free throws, and they left enough time on the clock to be able to get that shot up. 6 points for Branquinho. And a huge make. So obviously, the opportunity is still available. New Zealand will get it to start OT. First team to score 2 in the extra period wins a ticket to the World Cup. Tonji late in that game misses that free throw and that open layup. Now hoping that his team could pull it out. Could it be Martin that's gonna play hero ball? That's using your window of opportunity. That shot goes, and New Zealand will be going to Warsaw for the World Cup. What a make from Chris Martin. So Martin tells Brazil, get to stepping. Check out the shot from Chris Martin, who uses Windows like Microsoft. Chris Martin with the cold play. Get it? I stole that one. So we're gonna get a post-game interview. What a win in OT. Martin to the rescue. Hard-fought game and certainly some mistakes there late, but we will see New Zealand representing in Warsaw. What a week for them. Asia Cup champions, and now they secure the first men's ticket to this year's World Cup competition in June. Enzo standing by center court. He's trying to wrangle up somebody to interview eventually. And looks like it's going to be Tutui Lewis. Let's get it down to Enzo now and hear their thoughts on that ticket to the World Cup. Enzo.
I'm with Tutui Lewis here of Team New Zealand, winners here in Singapore, and by virtue of winning, officially qualifying for the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026 in Poland later this year. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, Tutui. You had a slow start yesterday. You were up 15-11. Slowly, Brazil clawed back, forced overtime until Chris hit that big shot. Can you talk to us what was going through your head as you tried to close out this game against Brazil?
Well, obviously, all respect to Brazil, they're a really strong team. So I think what was going through my head, be patient. Be patient, the shots are gonna come. And I think we saw at the end that we did maybe got a little bit too patient. They did really well getting a couple turnovers, forcing a couple turnovers on us. Yeah, I think I was just waiting for that one shot to hit. I was waiting for that, and shout out to Christian Martin, bro. Backboard. I heard him call it too. I heard him call it, so count it.
Yeah. All right. I think all you guys have qualified for your first ever, the four of you, your first ever senior level World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. So how does that feel?
Really good, bro. Really good. I think after Asia Cup, we were really hyped after that. And then coming into a game like Italy, seeing what the Euro stage is a little bit about. I think it's exciting, but I think we're excited. That's the word, I think. Yeah.
Last question. You guys have been here in Singapore for about 2.5 weeks already. What's your message to Singaporean fans?
Thank you very much for having us. What a beautiful country. What a beautiful city. We've enjoyed our stay. Shout out to the Park Royal and everybody who's put this on. It's an amazing event. And so is the Asia Cup. So I really appreciate you guys for having us. Yeah.
Tutui Lewis and Team New Zealand.
All right, they better start working on their Euro step game. We gonna see them up in Poland for sure. So what a week, what a last couple of 10 days or so. That makes no sense, couple of 10 days. What a trip to Singapore, how about that? So they qualified to this year's World Cup and next year's World Cup. That'll be going down in Singapore, by the way, by virtue of their Asia Cup win. And wow, champions at the Asia Cup, and they'll get a couple of cracks at it on the world stage, senior level. Tall blacks standing tall, y'all. That was a good one. That was a good one. Enjoyed it. Chris Martin to the rescue. Dun, 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 dun. Big shot late to lift New Zealand to that W. So we'll head to our next men's game, and we will see Team Italy and Czechia battle for the second men's ticket, and expect a lot of suspense in those final games of the day to get that final ticket. Last chance games. Stick around. Alrighty then, Italy and Czechia for the second men's ticket. Beautiful view of the skyline here in Singapore. Water is glistening. Ideal conditions and some really good games. Tickets are being snatched up left and right. Team Italy looking pretty menacing coming into this contest here. They looked really good yesterday with a win over Egypt and also a win over New Zealand. They come in undefeated. Top scorer for Italy is Carlo Fumagalli. Also, Flavio Gay. So this Italian team packs quite a punch. Dario Mascherelli had a poster, and Andrea Valentini. Got Coach Negri looking on. Shout out to Claudio. And now Czechia come out in the blue. They're led by Stepan Borovka, who averaged 10 points. Well, scored 10 points, an average of 5 a game yesterday. Filip Novotny also poured in 10 for Czechia. And their body of work started with a 20-10 win over Singapore, and they fell to Brazil by 7, but enough to get them here and trying to make the most of this first opportunity. Again, a loss does not eliminate you, but whoever loses this one will play Brazil for that last chance ticket. So Lucas Stegbauer and Michael Svojanowski rounding out Czechia's 4.
Start again. Look, guys, enjoy.
There's Dario Mascherelli, the dynamic Italian. Ready to get it going here. Stepan Borovka trying to turn the tide for Czechia and put them back on the 3x3 map. It's been a while since they've been a serious contender in the men's competition. Meantime, we see Italy just continuously rising. Starting with that Europe Cup bronze medal last year. And a women's gold, but that was 2018 at the World Cup. An Olympic appearance too for the ladies. But is it the men's turn? Well, we'll see. All right, the first crack at it. Who wants a ticket to Warsaw? That one is thrown out. And possession to Italia. Fumagalli switching and glitching his way to the cup. It's cleaned up by Valentini. He's the force in the middle for Team Italia. Wide open, look straight on. That's going to cost you double. Novotny will connect. Oh, that's got to be something. Nice crowd out here enjoying this last 3x3 action and an action-packed couple of weeks here in Singapore for Fumagalli. He steals it, tries to deal it underneath the whistle, trying to hold off Valentini. A couple of fouls on Czechia. They lead early 2-1. Substitutions made for both teams. Flavio will get Team Italia going. Fumagalli. Ooh, that was ugly. Badness. Czechia taking their time. That's good defense. Valentini gets a couple of hands on that. And will put Czechia in a tough spot. Novotny will set up on the elbow. And Borovka will do the honors from the logo. Oh, fakes it. Decides to do it himself. And that was broke. Flavio gets it back. Valentini, ugly. Jump hook. That's a good look. Stegbauer. No. Flavio. Cannot get that one to go. Mascherelli. That one also off target. So both teams kind of settling in. What a missed layup. Gotta have those. Fumagalli flooming to the baseline. And he will convert for the second Italian score. Oh, that, yeah, it's gotta be something. I was gonna say. Novotny has commanded the respect of defenders. You can't leave him open from two-man. But you certainly don't want to foul, which is what they do. Put him on the line, 4-2. Oh, Novotny. He'll get another crack at it. Second one is true. Would have been a lane violation, but free throw is made. .32. Mascherelli. Falling away in the corner. Quick clear from Czechia. They'll swing it left. Oh, nice moves. Will it amount to anything? Yes! Money from deep as the two will land. Svojanovski. Oh, get over here. No, excuse me, that last two was Stegbauer, my bad. Now, there's Svojanovski. So I was almost right. Just a little bit early. 7-2 lead, Czechia. Check out Czechia. What a 5-point lead early. All right, Flavio on the move. Flavio, my goodness, that's bad work. All fired. Oh. It's gonna be white ball. But what a make from Flavio on that last runner. Here's Novotny with the straight on two. Fumagalli putting on the brakes and getting the bucket on the baseline. And look at all the moves lead to the Stegbauer two-ball. Payet. 7-3 game is the result. Czechia. Flavio will get it to Valentini. Dime time, keep the change. Nice setup from Flavio to Valentini. Novotny has that pass deflected. So Flavio, not only, he's doing a little bit of it all. Picking up key assists, scoring, and defending. Stegbauer, bullet pass. What a look. And a tough finish from Svojanovski. Mascherelli to Valentini, clearing some space for himself. Cannot get the layup to go. Czechia will get it cleared. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. You can see that coming. (8-4), 3.5 minutes in. First ticket to Poland for the World Cup goes to New Zealand as they outlasted Brazil. Loser of this contest will play Brazil for the last ticket. Flavio, back work. Flavio Gay setting the tone for Italia. Off-balance attempt right there. Here's Flavio. He is draining them like spaghetti noodles. 8 up now. Czechia's once lead has disappeared. Thanks to Flavio Gay. Flavio, give me those. Delivers it underneath to Mascherelli. He will clear some space. And Italy has stormed in front. They started this 10-minute sprint race well behind, but they have activated some horsepower, shifted gears, and now lead it 9-8. Gay with 5 points. From Stegbauer will not fall. Trying to change his fortune on his second free throw attempt. And are we even? Yes, we are. Even Steven, 9 apiece. 5.5 to go. Flavio Gay, step back, heat check for him. Czechia assessing, seizing the opportunity. Nice bucket there from Borovka. Fumagalli, what kind of dish was that? There's a hat. Second opportunity for Valentini. Gets the bucket to go. But what a pass from Fumagalli to set up that action underneath. Valentini has been tough as nails on the inside. And he will convert. 2-point play. The kick makes its way to Stegbauer. Flavio will take the rebound. Flavio whips it. Mascherelli all by himself. He'll miss it. Ball reversed. Quick Wilson movement from Czechia. And great passing. Unfortunately for them, it doesn't lead to a bucket. But you can't be mad at the ball movement there for Czechia. Led this game early. Only to see Italy snatch it back with a flurry of buckets from Flavio Gay. Sets us up to where we are now, an 11-10 contest. Inside to the post office, won't go. Flavio with possession. Flavio going to work. Back heel of the rim and out of bounds, white ball. Oh, good feed, better finish. Mascherelli. It's like Stretch Armstrong. That wingspan throws it down with two. Off a nice entry set up from Flavio Gay. There's a whistle. As Volkanovski had run into trouble. No fighting from the logo. He finishes what he started. Nobody got a body on him. Takes advantage. Fumagalli now going to work. Fumagalli going to and one mixtape. Loose ball collected by Gay. Right place, right time. So TV timeout in a close game. Some of the dandies in this one. A back and forth contest. But Italy has since taken the lead after that slow start and are holding on to it by a slim margin. One possession game, 3:39 to play. Get it over to Flavio. Gay drops it off. Mascherelli on the drive. That is going to be a whistle in the process of the shot. Mascherelli will hit it. Stegbauer misfires. Long rebound stays with Czechia. They like an advantage on the inside, and Gay will foul. Italy have done a good job staying out of foul trouble, away from the penalty, so just the 4th on them. And Czechia with 6. Ball back up top to the boys in blue. Novotny looking for somebody to get open. His 2 teammates collided. Steckbauer unleashing again. Whoa. Fumagalli and Mastroelli operate from the left side. They double dare Mastroelli. He can't hit it. Fumagalli though. He's got the board. Out to Mastroelli. He will fire the turnaround. Won't go. Valentini. Oh, he smoked the crib too. Missed opportunities for Italy. Here comes Czechia. Steckbauer might have lost a little bit of confidence on his 2-point shot. So he elects to let Stomanowski shoot it. You saw the result. Galli's pass a little bit off target. Mastroelli's better put it up. Got it off in time, but nobody will get a handle on that as it rolls out of bounds with 2:17 to play. And timeout, blue. All right, qualification day going down from Singapore here at the Kallang. I'm not sure if Italy got a free timeout there. Might have. In any case, we play on. Novotny trying to get rid of Flavio. How does he make his way to that rebound? Seventh foul on Czechia, by the way. And that puts Fumagalli on the line. Fumagalli wants to fix the nets. That doesn't help the shot. Second free throw, Swung up top down from deep. He hit that from Prague. What a strike. Oh! Gay, you gotta finish those. That got some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Meantime, Fumagalli just sticking to business. Whatever works. 15-14. Steckbauer, no good. But Soljanowski with that deep hit keeps Czechia right in this thing. So Italy unable to pull away. Fumagalli dishing to Valentini, and another layup is missed. 2-ball off the window and into the hands of Fumagalli. He'll go ISO game. Runs into trouble. Now let him get reset, and he will step into a 2. Won't go. Can Valentini make a layup? He can't. Novotny straight on 2-piece, and we are dead even. So the long-range shooting of Czechia has made a big difference. Valentini, no good from deep. Here we are, 30 seconds to go. All of a sudden, tied up. A ticket to Warsaw on the line. Gay with a crazy attempt, and that is an untimely technical, and he also is holding his knee, hoping that that's not serious. As Flavio makes his way up to his feet, but he got called for that offensive foul. Apparently, he kicked his leg out. And with 18 seconds left, Czechia will have the ball. 5 fouls on Italy. But Gay, he's been tortured in the game for Team Italy. But Czechia have been unscathed, or unfazed, I should say, with shots like that of their own. Svojanovski's been getting to it as well. Novotny at the line, shooting the technical free throw. That could break this tie. And he will hit it. Czechia take the lead. And possession stays with blue. Running short on time. Time is of the essence. What a dish that was. Not only can he score on an offensive foul, it looks like Czechia are going to have this ticket. So they are 1.5 seconds away from their first World Cup appearance since 2019. So actually 3.3 seconds to go, and the final horn will send Czechia to Poland. They earned their ticket to the World Cup with a win over Italy. It'll be their first trip to the world stage in FIBA 3x3 since 2019 for the men's team. Wow. Impressive win for Czechia, handing Italy their first loss here. So Italy will have to do battle with Brazil for that final men's ticket. New Zealand get one, and now Czechia have theirs. I thought the game was over, but and apparently they're going to award a 8.8 on the clock. I mean, it's inconsequential with under a second to go, but they, okay. So whistle means that Novotny will be able to add a couple of points for good measure. Free throw. And there is the final horn. Czechia, World Cup bound for the first time since 2019. 20-16 victory over Italy. And they will celebrate this one. 2 tickets to the men's qualification are gone. Italy will play Brazil for that last ticket to Poland. Novotny with 11 points. Great shooting all around for Czechia. They trailed in the game early and still found a way to dig deep and get the win. Let's get it down to center court. Enzo, take it on you.
I'm with Filip Novotny of Team Czechia. Big winners against Italy here, and officially booking their tickets to the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026 in Warsaw in Poland. Yesterday, you guys had a tough loss against Brazil. For a few minutes here, it looked like the game was slipping away, but you guys did not give up. You guys rallied and had a strong finish against Italy. Philip, can you talk to us about what was going through your head as you guys made that comeback?
Yes, it was super tough game for us, but we were ready. We were ready for them and never stop fighting. And it was enough, and really good win for us.
Okay, now Philip, based on our records, the last time Czechia played in the FIBA 3x3 World Cup was way back in 2014. So how does it feel to be part of the team that gets back on the biggest stage of national team 3x3 basketball?
That feels amazing. It's really a dream for us, and we need to fight more and see you, everybody in Poland. Yes, good.
Congratulations to Team Czechia!
The emotions are flowing for Czechia. A signature victory for them that, again, puts them on the world stage. They'll get a chance to compete against the best. So highlights for you to enjoy before we get to our last chance game. Save the last chance. That's what we got coming up next. The third round and the last available tickets in both the men's and women's competitions. That'll be coming your way in about 4 minutes time. You got enough time to get a drink of water and hurry back to your seat. The action will continue here in Singapore. All righty. It comes down to the last 2 tickets. Who you got? Who you got? Philippines, Singapore. Home standing Singapore. They have the benefit of playing in their own backyard. The Gilas trying to follow up that Asia Cup silver with a trip to the World Cup. As they make their way back to the floor. I think that they are going to be considered the favorites here. But hard to count Singapore out. The two countries did not meet at the Asia Cup this year. But I'm sure well familiar with each other based off the scouting reports. And a lot of focus will be on Casey De La Rosa. You can count on that. It is a rematch of women's Pool B action where the Philippines beat Singapore 21-19. If you remember that game, it was the Casey De La Rosa show. She had 11 points to lead the way. So the Gilas trying to repeat that performance. Singapore trying to get their get back. So again, Philippines with Mika Cacho, Afro Bernardino, Renal Infede, and Casey De La Rosa. For Singapore, you got Lai Hor Ying, Matilda, Lydia Ang Zi Yi, Xing Yu Han, and Jermaine Lim Jia Ying. All right, they'll get warmed up for the last ladies ticket. Casey De La Rosa leading the way. She has been the star of the show, without a doubt, for the Gilas. Alrighty, the wait is over. Here we go. The last ticket in the women's competition. Singapore and the Philippines, and an early turnover, maybe some nerves will factor in this one, with the stakes being so high. 4 tickets to Warsaw, Poland in the World Cup on the line. Oh! Tried to put some Singlish on that, but Jermaine couldn't get it to go. Oh, Cacho drops the shoulder. And despite initiating the contact, she's going to draw the foul. Cacho up to the line. Caught the defender off balance. Cacho gets it to roll in. Philippines draw first blood. Singapore been somewhat of a Cinderella story. You so fake. Nice move and groove. Speaking of move and grooves, De La Rosa couldn't finish it off. However, Singapore back on the attack. Jermaine. She will miss it. De La Rosa will throw it away, though. And again, when these two teams played in the pool phase yesterday, Philippines just barely outlasted Singapore. They made a heck of a comeback, coming up short of Singapore. Better with the defense. But the offense left some to be desired. All stepped on the line. Up top they start. Cacho and De La Rosa. She will get a step on the baseline. Oh, but the lay is missed. Kick out to Jermaine now. Jermaine, high arc on the two, missed. De La Rosa has done a good job getting to the bucket. Count that with the foul. And you can see the Singaporean fans pouring out their love to their team. It would be hugely significant for them to qualify to the World Cup. Singapore hosting the World Cup next year. And the Philippines hosted the World Cup in 2018. If you remember. Meantime, De La Rosa will check the deuces. That touches nothing. With a 3-1 start. Up fake. Entry pass. Trying to get it to Matilda. And it is poked away out of bounds. Lithuania and Hungary, the first two women's teams to secure tickets to the World Cup. It is the final call, and Jermaine has come to play. 32, mishandled. Down Main Street, off the miss. De La Rosa is doing everything. She's done the lion's share of the scoring against the Lady Lions. Lydia, 2-ball. Ricochets off the iron. De La Rosa will corral it, clean it herself. Pass is broken up. Singapore probably a better defensive team than they get credit for. And they find ways to make shots. Not that time. That one taken away. Cacho wants it back. They'll let that one go out of bounds. We'll steal a couple of extra moments to breathe. Oh, spin move from Bernardina. Mixing up the defender like hello, hello. See Bernardino, that's her signature move. She'll complete the two-point play. Gilas lead 6-2. Jermaine heads north, straight to the bucket. Active hands, good look. However, finding Bernardino. She's on a tear now. Two-possession lead for the Gilas. Jermaine swings it up top. Up fake. Inside they go. Matilda. Sneaky link. I see you. Timeout on the floor, 6.5 to go. Some of the action so far. Singapore trying to get it done in front of the home crowd against a revamped Gilas team. Gilas have not played at the World Cup since that 2018 season that they hosted. Oh my goodness. Beautiful pirouette, step through. And late whistle. Matilda puts the pressure on the defense. Matilda, free throw, does not find its mark. Gilas back on the attack now with Cacho. Oh, finding a way through traffic. That is basket weaving indeed. Ball placed perfectly to Matilda, but she couldn't hit it. Feder clears it in the corner. De La Rosa, back to Feder. Feder. Inside to De La Rosa. De La Rosa elevates and scores yet again. 5 points for her. Cacho has it poked away. And Cacho's arguing that went off of Singapore, which I thought was the case. Can't challenge it. And the decision is Singapore ball, so apparently Cacho touched it last. Jermaine doing on the brakes. Cannot see past Bernardino. No hesitation, only hydration. H2O water from the left wing. Cacho, bully balling her way in. That last two from Lydia and Team Singapore has given them a spark and some life, down 10-6. And this last chance game. Jermaine stepped on the line. Five minutes to decide who gets that ticket. Gilas have relied heavily on De La Rosa. And she'll score it. No, but wipe the bucket away. An offensive foul. No soup for you. And Jermaine, girl, bye. Great timing from Feder. We are officially past the midway point. Gotta dig deep. The Let's get it moving around the perimeter. De La Rosa, you don't want them problems. Matilda, she can drive it too. So they're going back and forth like an Aaliyah track. 11-7. Uh-oh. That's just out of reach for De La Rosa. Otherwise, that was going to be a problem. Matilda and Lydia. Back to Matilda. Deflected. Loose ball. Who's going to get it? Got some bodies on the floor. Looks like Cacho is down, holding a knee. Cacho in some pain. Not sure what exactly happened. Is that collision happened away from the ball. But we'll get a look here, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. Yeah, but you can see her go down immediately, holding that right knee. She is in some pain. And just hoping that she's okay, because we've seen in the last couple of years, the Gilas have some scary injuries. Some just unfortunate luck here in Singapore. And if you think to Camille Claren and her injury, I don't see Cacho go down in that way. Hopefully she's able to bounce back. The first sign would be, can she walk off on her own power? Standing on her own power, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So Cacho will head to the bench. Obviously not sure whether or not she's going to be able to return to this game or not. There's still 4:13 left. She will lead this contest for the moment with her team up 11-7. Cacho testing out that knee. And she's still up on the bench, so we'll keep an eye out for her. Meantime, we play on. Bernardino. In the post office, she delivers. Jermaine. From out deep, comes right back to it. They get reset. No hesitation, quick release from Tulane. No. Bernardino up top to Feder. Oh man, when she's in the post, she ain't doing it for likes and followers. De La Rosa going to work down there. Jermaine, she's not done yet. Yep, that's a reach-in foul. Slap to the face of Bernardino. 4 fouls on Singapore. 3:31 to go for the final ticket to Poland. Looks to be moving better. I think she's going to re-enter this game after a little bit of a scare. And Meantime, we play on. De La Rosa, friendly bounce. De La Rosa's been getting buckets in abundance yet again. Meantime, the thievery, I'll take that and you take this. Bernardino to De La Rosa, 15-7 Gilas. Jermaine. He's been putting that driver's license to use, but unable to convert that layup. Now Bernardino's in control from the Indio logo. Bernardino, up fake. A desperation heave late in the shot clock. De La Rosa will get a rest with 9 points to her name. And Mika Cacho is back in. So there we go. Good to see. Wild shot. Cacho up top, badass. No, right back to her. Layup attempt, no, Feta is packed. Good defense from Matilda. Inside, Bernardino though. She's a bandit. A smooth criminal. Get back serious, would you? Okay, gotcha. Got you. 16-8. Gila's pulling away right now. Step back from Jermaine. No. Travel call on Fede. But for the Philippines, they can afford, just a couple of mistakes with a pretty comfy lead. A 16-8 contest. See what Singapore have left, if there's any magic remaining. Philippines have done a good job defensively, not fouling. Cacho down low. She shook off that knee injury and adds a bucket for her squad. Matilda missed point-blank range. Bernardino give it up to Cacho. And they know where their bread is buttered. De La Rosa in control. De La Rosa, no. Two won't go. Quick clear. Mika. Cacho turns it over. Lydia whips it. That's a good look, but a little on target. And the crowd still showing love to Singapore. They still, can look at that win over Brazil as a building block. Not likely going to obviously win this game. Difficult for them to climb back in this contest. But it ain't official until it's official. Unsportsmanlike foul is what the officials were discussing. That will put De La Rosa on the line. She can continue to pad her stats. Knocks it down. Rising star in the Philippines. A multiple Youth Nations League winner and two-time University MVP, represented the Gilas well. 11 in the game. No defense needed. Gilas just won the rock. Silver medal at the Asia Cup, 40 seconds away from a ticket to Warsaw, Poland. Bernardino can put this game on ice. Bernardino putting it on ice. Hello, hello. And hello, Poland. Philippines will be represented at the World Cup as they get the last women's ticket available. Topping Singapore from OCBC Square. Huge week, banner week, historic week for the Philippines ladies as they repeat their efforts from group play, topping Singapore twice, and this would for a ticket to the World Cup. Congratulations to Singapore on a hard-fought tournament, but only could only be one to get that ticket. Afro Bernardino standing by center court. Let's get it down to end zone now and hear her thoughts on that win.
I'm with the icon, Afro Bernardino of Team Pilipinas. You guys got the last ticket to the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026 Women's Tournament. Okay, Afril, many years ago, you were the young rising star. Now you're the older sister, the ate of this team. How does that make you feel now?
Right now, I think I don't feel old because of them, because I think they're giving me a chance to play with them. I feel young right now, not 30. I enjoyed playing here in FIBA and of course representing Philippines, and proud to be one of the, we got the slot in FIBA World Cup in this year. So,
speaking of getting that slot, Afril, so you guys finished with a silver medal last weekend in the Asia Cup, first time ever. You guys booked your tickets to the World Cup just now. First time the Philippines will be represented at the 3x3 World Cup since 2018. How does that make you feel?
I can't imagine that I'm still here playing with the young ballers in the Philippines, and of course, I can't be here without the support of our federation, SBP, PSC, and I want to thank my teammates, of course. My love is here, and who's allowing me to play for my Philippine local team, New Zealand Blue Fire Batangas, and and all the Filipinos around here supporting us right now. Maraming salamat po! Mabuhay kayo!
Afril Bernardino and Team Pilipinas!
Salamat ma! Gilas, get it done. And we are almost done. One final ticket still at stake as we get it to the men's competition up next and finally round out that World Cup field. So enjoy the moving pictures. One more 10-minute sprint from Singapore coming up. Here we go. Men's last chance. Italy, Brazil for a spot at the World Cup. William Wireman leading the Brazilians out after coming up short in an OT contest to New Zealand. Donatas, the juggernaut, Melo, joining Wireman. Their leading bucket getter, Leo Ron. Kino coming out a little bit hobbled, it looks like. Maybe a knee is bothering him. That could factor in to his effectiveness in this game. And Leandro da Silva for Brazil in the all-white. Italy shocked by Czechia. And Italy, who had previously been undefeated, but Czechia played a tough game and really got it going from long range. And that enabled them to top Italia. So they will get refocused. And try to win this brawl, or what you expect to be a brawl with Brazil. Keep an eye on Leo Branchino for a couple of reasons. Not just his scoring ability, but also, you know, it's going to be curious to see how he's moving on that knee. Claudio Mascherelli, the defensive mastermind for Team Italia. Warm-up time is over. All right, here we go. Italy, Brazil for the most coveted ticket since Willy Wonka's. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3 in your ear. Mascherelli trying to get to work early. And while he doesn't hit the shot, he does get a whistle. The last flight to Warsaw, Poland at stake here in this 10-minute sprint. New Zealand and Czechia taking the first 2 men's tickets. Hungary, Lithuania, and Philippines getting tickets for the ladies. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna say that slipped. Yep, that's what it was. All right, he's gonna recalibrate his weapon and try to get his shot straight this time. Okay. All right, Mascherelli opens the scoring for Team Italy. Leo Brown to Da Silva. Ranchino cues it up from the corner. Will not go. Fumagalli with a crossover. Really gonna put the Brazilian defense to the test. They really got a couple of ball handlers in Fumagalli and Flavio Gay that could really break the defense down on penetration. Uh-oh, Melo stepping out there. Couple of raindrops from Melo. Flavio Gay, 2-piece, rolls out Valentini. He's gonna be fouled on the floor. So Melo changing the game plan a little bit. You almost think of him exclusively as an interior player. Knocking down that 2, a good sign for him and the Brazilians. Mascherelli sent packing. Gay with a quick trigger. And he'll get back to the ball. Gay trying to get rid of Melo. Cross, up fake. Gay will draw the whistle. Second foul behind the 2-point arc. Melo knew it was coming. Which team can impose their style of play? The speedy Team Italia or the methodical approach of Brazil? Lanchi at the line. (3-2) now is Branchino will get a step. Foul on the floor. That's the first on Italy. Brazil got 4. Offline, that's gonna go. So that Silva saw that one land right in his lap. And he'll turn it into points, possibly 2. Silva too strong. Leo's driving left, puts it in slow motion as he makes the shot. 4-3 of the stay. Ranchino, he thought about it. Better decision to get it to Jonatas Melo, and not that time. What a week here in Singapore. First, the Asia Cup, and now the World Cup qualifier from OCBC Square. Fumagalli mishandles it. A lot of 3x3 action. Wireman tries to sneak it over to Melo. He's got 1-2 to go. And he's missed his last couple. Look at the extra effort from Wireman. But the decision is that he touched it last. It might change now. Miss Jackson comes in and says no. It'll be Brazil ball. Silva with the handoff. Willie. That's a grown man rebound. What a play! Look at Brazil. First, the extra effort from Da Silva, and then the score through the contact for Will Wireman. 5-3 game. Pending this free throw attempt from Big Willie. Wireman, yes. C. Mascherelli starting way out the logo, trying to get rid of Melo. Mascherelli broke his kneecap. He had Melo on one leg like a kickstand. 6-4 game. Two-point lead, Brazil still. Mascherelli getting free, and he ain't afraid to throw it down. Two-handed Yam makes it a one-point contest. Run up and get done up. 2 to the chin for Leo Brown. So the communication from Brazil, filling themselves with a 3-point lead early. Almost 3 minutes in. Wireman to Branquinho. Branquinho running out of time. He's got to do something. And that'll be poked out of bounds. Substitution is made. Wireman out. And both teams actually will step aside. TV timeout and a 3-point game. Brazil. Final ticket to Warsaw, Poland's World Cup at stake. Comes Flavio. Oh, Flavio with the behind-the-back wraparound. That was a work of art, a Picasso. Seen him throw a dime like that yesterday. Eight, 6 remains close. So, can I get rid of Mascherelli? Not yet, at least. That is textbook defense. Mascherelli giving his team a chance to turn it into some O, but Valentini can't get it to go. A foul called while trying to track down the loose ball. It is number 6 on Italy. No more to give and a lot of time left. Next offensive foul on Italia. Brazil will be shooting free throws. The Brazilians with 5. But most importantly, possession right now. Wireman sneaking behind the D. Scores it past Gay. Mascherelli. These goals ain't loyal. No, they ain't. De Silva, I told you these goals ain't loyal. Point blank miss. 9-6. Our floor staff gonna clean up a little spot over there before we continue. .553 left. Just go hard or go home. Gay to Valentini. Uh-oh. They are a little bit discombobulated. Here comes Gay. Pull up midi. Melo Carouser. He's going to let De Silva be the decision maker right now. De Silva decides to take it himself, and it is inspected and rejected. Oh, who'd that go off of? Magali was trying to sweep it through. Touches Brazil last, and they will get back to work. Look at Melo blocking up. Low scoring affair so far. Typically favors Brazil. And the scoreboard as of now is indicative of that. Da Silva and Wireman. They will get into Willie. Look at the Silva activity underneath. Here's Flavio. Can't connect them two. Marquino trying to play bully ball. Man, just, oh, De Silva. He's been so good thus far in the game, but gotta have those. Miss chance. Flavio will not miss his. Gay with the leg. See what I did there? Wireman, two-piece, no biscuit. Wireman, oh yeah, quick hands. Prevents the entry pass to Mascherelli. So 3 seconds for Italy to get something done. Flavio Gay falling away. Brazil have done a good job slowing down Team Italy. De Silva with position. This is what they do to teams. They just wear you down. Magali to Mascherelli. Mascherelli losing Melo for a moment. But Melo couldn't save it. So Italy with some fortune there to get the possession back. TV timeout. With 3:52 left. It's been all Brazil the last several minutes of this contest. So a couple of highlights like that dime piece from Flavio Gay. But no frills, nothing fancy about what Brazil do. They just get the job done. So far, so good. Gay operate. Let Fumagalli go to work with 6 to go on the shot clock. Fumagalli's pass well out of reach. And that is not what you want to draw up out of a break. Branquino back down. Oh, great defensive play. He ties that up. Jump ball is as good as a steal. So Flavio and company back in business. Trailing by 3 possessions though, with 3.5 to play. Fumagalli lost him like a tourist. Slight hezzy got the job done. Melo comes down with it. And he must be listening to Ye's new album. Bully on the inside. Back out to Fumagalli. Fumagalli. Not that time. And Donatis will step on the line. Credit the Brazilian defense. As Italy look a little bit worn down. Only 8 points for them to this point. Mascherelli to Flavio. Flavio adds some extra flavor on that connection. Silva hands it over to Leo Brand. Branquino with the slow step, offensive foul. And timeout on the floor. So both teams, tanks running low. It's been De Silva in part that's helped fuel a 5-point lead for Brazil. Activity on the glass for him, and then, of course, the powerful Melo on the inside. Speaking of power, two-handed yam off the extension from Mascherelli. 2.5 to go. Flavio on an island with Melo. That ain't no vacation, homie. Gave him a 2-piece. But now Melo says, welcome to my house. And not a lot Flavio can do down there. Forced into their 7th foul, which puts Melo on the line to shoot a couple. Game down to 3 points, though. I should let you know. And free throw for Melo is good. Putting together a strong performance. Started the game with a 2-ball. He gets a couple at the free throw line. Back out to a 5-point advantage. Flavio, Gay, not that time. Melo, it's the night shift, still going to work. And in the lane from Fumagalli, back and forth they go. But no time for Italy to be trading buckets with Brazil. That's a futile effort at this point in the game with the score standing at 17-12. Wireman, he will connect at the stripe, and Brazil can feel it now. 2 for 2. And Brazil 2 points away from securing that last ticket. Mastroelli. Turn around, Jay, no, but it will finish with 2 hands. Minute 30. They can put it away, they get it to the wire. To the limit, to the wall. Will Wireman wins it for Brazil, and they secure the final ticket to the World Cup in Poland. We will see them in June. Italy will come up short. 9 points for Will Wireman. 21-13 final. As this World Cup qualifier has reached its end. So congratulations to Brazil. I'll be heading from South America to Europe. So celebration continues for them. And we'll see how they're feeling with Enzo, who's standing by with Leo Brand. Leonardo Branquinho, center court. Enzo, it is on you.
I'm with Leonardo Branquinho of Team Brazil, finally getting the win, getting the last ticket, the very last ticket to the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026 in Warsaw, Poland. You guys won both your games yesterday, had a tough loss earlier today, but finally got this win. How'd you guys do it?
Yeah, after the first game, we tried to stay in the happy and for play the last game. We're really proud for my teammates because not lose the mind for this game, and we play really good and follow the strategy of the coach, and I'm very good now.
Okay, in 2023, you guys were in the World Cup. Last year, 2025, missed the bus, but now you guys are finally back. Could be a big year for Brazil. You guys are hosting the World Tour final. You guys are in the World Cup for the men's tournament. How does that make you feel?
This is an amazing year for Brazilian 3-on-3. The last 5 years, we fight for the opportunities to play, but this year, Brazil have a lot of opportunities to show our basketball, our skills, and I'm very happy, very proud for Brazil Confederation, and that's it.
Congratulations and good luck in the World Cup, Leonardo. Leonardo Branquinho and Brazil.
World Cup qualifier from Singapore is over and done. You just saw Brazil get the last ticket to the World Cup. We will get to our award ceremony here momentarily, but great performances throughout the day. New Zealand, Czechia, and Brazil for the men. Hungary, Lithuania, and the Philippines for the women. 3 tickets in each gender's competition, decided in 6 games of action. After the highlights, again, the award ceremony coming your way from OCBC Square. Stick around as we put a cherry on top of this final day of action in Singapore.
have booked their tickets to Warsaw, Poland for the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026. Please join me in welcoming the prize presenter for the award ceremony, Ms. Lo Yin-Wing, Senior Minister of State, Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth, and Ministry of Trade and Industry.
First, we honor the overseas that have qualified for the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026. Introducing first, give it up for the team from Hungary.
Congratulations to the Hungarian ladies, led by Vivi Barondi, a new-look squad, providing the results that they had hoped for. Came together quick and developed chemistry on the fly with not much time, and look at them now. Are in the spot to Poland. We will see them represented at the World Cup this year with that opening win over Singapore. So they have their tickets, and those flights will be booked. Short trip from Hungary up to Warsaw.
Thank you, Ms. Lo. Give it up once again for Hungary. Next, give it up for the women's team from Lithuania.
Lithuania with a one-way ticket.
And they are represented by
Probably the shortest trip for them. But a well-played tournament from Lithuania, who beat the Philippines to earn their way in there. Kitra Laibutskaine, Justina Miknaite, Kamila Naitsiskaite, Van der Horst, and Gabriela Schulska.
Thank you, Ms. Lo. Give it up once again for Lithuania. And finally, give it up for the women's team from Philippines.
And last but not least, the Philippines. Silver medal at the Asia Cup and the final ticket to the World Cup. All accomplished this week in Singapore.
Presenting the ticket to Warsaw 2026 to the team, please welcome the Senior Minister of State, Ms. Lo Yin-Wing. Thank you, Ms. Lo. Give it up once again for Philippines. We'd now like to invite Hungary and Lithuania back for a group photo. One more time, Singapore, your women's teams that will be playing at the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026 in Poland, Hungary, Lithuania, and Philippines.
Big congratulations again to our three women's teams with one-way tickets to Warsaw, Poland for the 2026 World Cup. Next up, the fellas will take center stage.
Introducing first, give it up for the team from Brazil. Representing Team Brazil, William Wyman, Jonathan Zinello, Leonardo Branquinho, and Leandro da Silva. Presenting the ticket to Warsaw 2026 as a team, please welcome Senior Minister of State, Ms. Lo Emily. Thank you, Ms. Lo. Give it up once again.
So Brazil, they get the ticket with a win over Italy. Slow and steady approach was enough to get it done over the Italians. They will be represented on the world stage. Czechia, maybe the surprise out of the group, but an impressive performance for Czechia, in my opinion. So they get the win over Italy to secure their ticket. Had a big game from Filip Novotny, 11 in that contest. So Novotny and Stepan Borovka, Lukas Stegbauer, and Michael Swojanowski get the job done in Singapore.
Thank you, Ms. Lo. Give it up once again for Czechia. And finally, give it up for the men's team from New Zealand.
And New Zealand, they righted the ship after a slow start and made the most out of their opportunity today. Regained their shooting prowess, two-point nation, and got an overtime win over Brazil with the heroics of Chris Martin. And the Tall Blacks headed to Poland. All smiles for them after winning Asia Cup gold and adding a one-way ticket to the World Cup to their week of accomplishments. Job well done.
Thank you, Ms. Lo. Give it up once again for New Zealand. We'd now like to invite Brazil and Czechia back for a group photo. One more time, Singapore, your men's teams that will be playing at the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2026 in Poland, Brazil, Czechia, and New Zealand.
All right, your three men's qualifying countries getting it done at OCBC Square. Czechia, New Zealand, Brazil. See you in Poland.
Women's teams, Hungary,
And the women, Hungary, Lithuania, and the Philippines.
will get linked back for a group
A group photo for all of the winners. All right, if you're still sticking around at home, we want to say thank you for your viewership. Thank you for staying active with us. Much appreciation and love to all of our officials, our media crew, our production staff. Alexa Truska, thank you, sir. Confetti is falling down. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm the voice of 3x3. We will see you in Poland for the World Cup. And of course, the World Tour beginning in a couple of weeks in Japan. See you then. Be safe.
It was amazing, amazing weekend. Poland and Hungary to see what they have in store in Poland. Like, and to go up to go forward. And that's I feel like it's been there. What an amazing, not just this weekend, but a couple of weeks we've had here at OCBC Square at the top. Asia Cup, that was amazing. New Zealand winning that one. This time, World Cup qualified 16, booking their ticket. Amazing stuff. We love 3x3. We love it here in Singapore. Also, OCBC Square. And you know what? We just want to say a big shout out to everyone in the comments for putting this together. Shout out to people as well.